Tyler Ford will toss it. We'll see how it's officiated. Is it going to be tight officiating from the outset? You'd have to believe, because they want to make sure everything's under control. Now Chris Paul. You saw that on video. The shot he took at Jose at the end of the game. As Mikal Bridges starts it off with a bucket. 14-5 a game. Zion inside. And Bridges got there late. Now the moving pick by Bridges. Dyson trying to stay in front of CG3. Ayton, jump hook.
And you can see what Chris Paul's doing early. So now you can expect more touches for DeAndre Ayton now.
Man, he shares it. Bridges, his corner. Mikal Bridges, there is no question about that. And a packed building as well.
There you go. That's the adjustment I'm talking about. What they're doing, right. They're hitting Zion immediately. Not even allowing him an opportunity to lower his hands. Make the guard play in the bigs arena.
So Ayton's going to pick up Zion as it's taken away by Bridges. He's got a 2-on-1 off the turnover. It's got Craig, but he'll take it himself. Smart play. It
That's
does
a
not
tough
work.
ask. Right.
Larry helps out. Oh, good no look. And an extra pass. How about one more? Yes! Larry Nance on the poster.
Tap hand Sunday. What that does is that gives opportunities for other guys. Devin Booker's opportunities and field goals, they have to go to somebody.
You can't sleep on Bridges, can you?
All the way out there with Zion Williamson. And you said it earlier, Joe, if you get an opportunity to get past that first wave of defense, there is no rim protection.
Yeah, and he's got to come out, whether it's Larry or Zion. Now,
and look at how they're covering boxes and elbows.
Zion, he got there, and he rolls it off the window with a lot of...
He is making a bigger impact on defense than I think he's made at any point in his career.
He's got his second bucket, and both buckets are at the rim. Cameron Payne gets the layup. Makes for Phoenix for the three for the Pelicans. Chris Paul, he creates contact on his own, doesn't he? Smart player. Going to the Hall of Fame. Bridges, corner three, got it again. CJ on the switch. Wanted to go back to Landale. Chris Paul's mid-range. And it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Trey, deep, triple, real deep.
Yes, you need him to hit those shots because it's easier to shift off everybody.
Build the wall, don't they? Step through, why not? Little strong, backhand it off the buzzer. Staying with the play.
Such a force.
Drop the double, take it away. Yeah, Dyson did a good job to come in. CJ has Zion.
And that's a great pass. Because as you would say, Joe, that's a frozen rope.
And he had Bridges flashing on the baseline. Could have gone there, too. Here comes the double. Zion spins to the finger roll. Back to a one-point game. And Zion up to 19 and counting. He's already up to 20 and 11. And it's Zion. Go to the line.
They can't guard that. We used to run this play in San Antonio with Tim Duncan and David Robinson all the time.
Zion's up to 24. And it's taken away. Trey's got it with Zion on the open floor. How about that? CJ! Timeout, Phoenix. They got it out of his hands. You saw where Sarge was going with that. CJ held up on a step back. Tough shot. Gets it! Back to Zion with 8 out on the arc. Man, Zion leaves it off for Larry. Dyson, he beat Torrey Craig. And all the way to the hole.
And that's what you drive their offense in this second half.
Good coverage inside. It still got to him. And Ayton, tall ball, kept it up high. Floor. Bridges, he was out of control. Larry's got it. Points off a turnover. Najee, Larry. Whoa, just the way they drew it up. 4+ to play in the third. So much of this has come in transition. Larry, Landale Kane, leave him behind. And they bring a Kogi in, who's had a couple of good offensive games on the deflection. CJ on the run out. Man, he's beyond the arc. Are you serious? Yes! That good! 92-82, 2+ to play. On the take, Payne gets a layup out of it. Pell's got to get some stops now. Devontae, and that was off the foot. It wasn't a kick. It was a bad pass off the foot. It'll be Payne. And points off the turnover. Down to 6. And this puts Chris Paul out of the game, don't forget.
So, and you knew that this Pelicans team would see a steady diet of zones.
Zion over Saric. Gets the roll. Now on a short shot clock. Zion's already got a couple of threes. Trying to go by, and he will. He'll get there.
That's it. When he catches that ball and sees Dario Saric in front of him, it's like ding, 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 ding.
He's going in for the easy one. Man, didn't make it easy, did he? I thought he was going to use the bank.
Attack.
Now, CJ, good crossover right by Cameron
CJ. Uh-oh, tell him, CJ.
He's dancing.
Welcome back.
He gave up the dribble. Good grab by Shannon to repost. Mid-range. He's so good at that.
We saw this last year in the playoff.
Look for early offense. They get back a defensive stance. Nice entry. Jonas mid-range. Yes!
That's just simple basketball.
Bridges on the run. And get him off the three-point line. It'll be Bridges, his spot, and gets another.
That's a good job by Damian Lee driving that closeout.
Teammate. Now, Chris Paul up against Najee. It'll be Torrey Craig on the run out by Zion. And an easy one for Landale down to a 4-point game with him inside of 5 to play. Can you get a stop? Chris Paul shares it with the corner three. Bridges gets it again.
The thing is, and what they're telling Trey is don't overhelp.
Right.
Don't overhelp. Right.
Now Najee.
Somebody has to attack that paint.
Yeah, it's too
Somebody
far
has to attack that paint.
Zion shares it. Trey's got to go. End of the shot clock. He will. And gets it off the glass. Landale's got the switch inside. They're looking for the angle of the pass for Landale. Instead, Bridges shares it. And Torrey Craig line drive won't work.
It will.
And it will. It stays home. He wants Landale up against Trey. And gave it away. Sent the pass inside. Now the Pels, can they capitalize? CJ off balance. 2-point game. Inside of 2 to play. Shares it. Najee with Zion. He's going to put it to the ground and try to get there. He'll get home. Zion at 32 and counting. Pels by 2. 90 seconds to play. Chris Paul, he thought about 3 right away.
You got to, everybody stay home.
Yep, over Dyson, and it stays home. Pels have a timeout with 2.8 to play.
I'm throwing that ball to number 1, no matter what.
And he's got it. Zion, mid-range for the win. Off the back of the iron. We go to overtime in the Big Easy. Blow that whistle. So it'll be controlled by Larry to Zion. Good idea. Here we go. Overtime, and can the Pels win in overtime for the first time this season? Now up against Bridges. See you later. Zion for the glide. Zion, this time against Craig.
You can see they're pushing him to the strong side of the floor now, though.
Take it away, but goes right to Larry. CJ, back to Larry, and a hammer!
It's a good two-man game.
This is a huge possession. Can you go up by more than 3?
If you can get Zion isolated in that soft spot in the zone.
Mid-range, CJ,
nice.
got it!
Nice, CJ McCollum.
Up against Torrey Craig. He'll take the pick. They go under the pick. But the shot clock's all the way down.
Watch CJ.
Yep, he's got a crease into the paint and off the window. Gets it over, and that'll do it. And I don't think we'll see any 360s. It's not necessary at the end of this one. Pels